Hello, thank you for tuning in to the Katie Sassine Show. I'm your host, as always, Katie Sassine. Remember, y'all can follow me on Twitter at katiefyntv.com. Now, last episode, we left off talking about the Creature from Jekyll Island, and that discusses G Edward Griffins' perception of the Federal Reserve. He describes that the Federal Reserve was established at a secret meeting off the coast of Georgia at Jekyll Island. It was so secretive that on the way there, on the ship, the people that were involved, including the JP Morgans, the Rothschilds, etc., could not even be identified by official name on the way there, so as not to be recognized even by the workers. So they arrive to the island, and they have this secret meeting where they establish the Federal Reserve. And G Edward Griffin explains that the Federal Reserve is a cartel that is neither private nor governmental, because it's composed of multiple bankers and corporations and big-time bank players that come together in order to monopolize the market, in order to eliminate competitors and prevent future competitors. And also, they've established fiat money. And fiat money is essentially money that's not insured by gold or silver. It is only insured by the word of your government. And the word of your government is only as good as its weakest link. So you really have to be careful when all you have is the word of your government to protect you, and there's not physical resources there to back that up. So yes, our government says that we will protect you, but guess what? Our government does have physical resources to protect us, that they can show us, that they can reveal to us, that they can tell us about. However, we do not have physical resources, natural resources, to back up the promises of our FDIC insured houses and accounts. We don't have all that gold and silver. Now there's rumors as to where it is. So that's why fiat money is a huge problem, because they might as well call it fake money, because essentially it's created and destroyed by merely the government. So when a government's destroyed, that money no longer has value, or must be reevaluated by other governments who take over control. Anyway, so the Federal Reserve, is it a cartel? Is it not? If you're interested in that, you want to check out The Creature from Jekyll Island, most definitely, by G Edward Griffin from Detroit, Michigan, conspiracy theorist, author, and filmmaker. I also need to check out his film that he came out with, I think, a year before this novel. So I'll look into that later. But today, we're going to be talking about something a little different. We're starting a brand new topic today, clean slate, talking about Benjamin F. Long. He is a very talented artist, painter. He does a special type of painting called frescoes. And I don't know exactly how it works, but there's a chemical reaction in the painting, and it creates, more beautiful effects. We'd have to look it up. I never really studied art, I'm sorry. But anyway, his paintings are beautiful. So he studied at Chapel Hill, North Carolina. He studied art there, then moved on to New York. And then he apprenticed himself to Pietro Annigoni in 1972 in Florence, Italy. And as far as it looks, as far as I can tell, Long still lives in Florence, Italy, because he has a Twitter account. He has a website of all of his works that we will check out in just a minute. And looks like he now resides in Florence, Italy, where he began to apprentice himself with Annigoni in 72. Now, let's pull up his first, because today we're going to be talking about a specific work. So, this is a specific work by Benjamin Long that we're going to be talking about today. And this is Long's first secular fresco. Now, here we see Fresco, not Fresno. His first secular fresco. Every time I say fresco, I think of Frisco melt or fresco melt, and I think that I'm saying it wrong because I'm describing a sandwich. So anyway, his first fresco, we see it has 3 panels. The first panel, he says, describes making and building. The second, chaos and creativity. And the third, for planning and knowledge. And each one, from left to right, is a little bit stranger than the last. And they're all extremely strange. So that's saying a lot. Now, Benjamin F. Long acknowledges here in this tweet that there are conspiracy theories surrounding this fresco. And as this is his first secular piece, you wonder, well, if it's not religious symbolism that relates to the worship of God and religious worship, then what does this relate to the belief of, or the worship of? Because we know that his works are oftentimes meaningful and religious. So you wonder, when you see a work like this with all this symbolism and knowing that it's secular, you wonder, well, what is it about? Because it's not about God, and it's not about the creation of heaven and earth by, what we know as good. This is something else. I mean, dare I say satanic? I don't know. People are saying that. Conspiracy theorists have been saying that this is absolutely atrocious, and there's no reason why this should be at a corporate center for the Bank of America. But there is a reason, because apparently the banking system of America is corrupt and evil, and they want to take over the world and foster the NWO, the New World Order. So let's take a look at Mr. Long's site. We can get a better view of his artwork. So if we go up to Fresco's, and we go down to the Bank of America on your right-hand side, go up a little bit. So you'll see Bank of America on your right-hand side. Now here's the 3-panel work of Bank of America. Let's zoom in for everyone here. We can't zoom in? Okay. Well, you can see it well enough. I mean, we can see the first panel on our left-hand side is workers underground, shovels up, there's a worker on top. And then we see a trio of bodies in the middle of the second one, which is strange. And this one represents chaos and creativity. The first one, making and building. And the third is the strangest. And it's the most ornate. And this represents planning and knowledge. Planning, you can tell, with all the ornate figures, everything's so perfectly aligned. And also knowledge. Now, why does this have to do with knowledge? Why isn't knowledge tied in with creativity? Knowledge is tied in with planning. So what has been planned, and what is there to know about in this third panel? There's something planned and there's something to know. That's basically what he told us about telling us, because he came out. Here it is, the close-up. This is the part we want to focus on. This is the creepy part. Now you'll see the manipulation of this image in a video upcoming, where this boy is going to be depicted as a fallen angel. And if you take that red rectangle and you move it over to the other side and you double it, we clearly see him depicted as a fallen angel. Excuse me. This is very interesting stuff here. Now, imagine you go and you sit down to wait for a meeting, and you see this, and then somehow you try to focus on your meeting. I mean, that would be pretty difficult for me, just saying. So, anyway, this, there's many people that try to fit Trump into this image. Some people say that Trump is this blonde boy. And by way of that, they're trying to say that Trump is this fallen angel that has come here to make way for the New World Order. And when we get back, we'll check out this video. Take away that image. Keep that image in mind. Now, remember, the blonde boy in the image is being equated to Donald Trump and as the fallen angel and his making way for the New World Order. Now, I don't agree with that. I don't believe that this is, well, first of all, it's not scripture because it's secular. So for it to be something preordained is impossible because it's secular. It's not religious. So it's under no belief system. So to believe that this secular work represents Trump as a fallen angel making way for the New World Order, well, I don't think that's in the scriptures. As they've admittedly said, this is a secular work of art. And I think that's hinting at something. So stay tuned in, because when we get back, we're going to check out a video that manipulates that image and shows the image of the fallen angel. And you'll be very surprised, as I was as well, because it was hard for me to see with the naked eye, but when you see it put together, it kind of makes sense. So anyway, and then we're going to check out, well, next time, we should go to his Twitter, but visit Benjamin's Twitter when you can. It's, his site is Benjamin F. Long IV. It's at BF Long, the 4th Studios. and he posted about this work the 28th of September, like 6 months ago. So he's just starting to respond to all this stuff, and he hardly has any followers. So follow him on Twitter, Ben Long, and we'll be right back with you. Thank you.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds. Come on in to view the area's largest selection of fine jewelry at North Georgia Diamond. All repairs and designs are done on site by our jewelers. And North Georgia Diamond has the lowest prices on loose diamonds. You can also sell your gold, silver, and coins at North Georgia Diamond between Walmart and Lowe's in East Ellijay. Locally owned by Bill and Allison Craig, North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
It's a new year. New you at Schottenkirk Ford Jasper. Ring in the new year with huge deals on a brand new Ford. Right now, get exceptional offers like 0% financing plus a $1,500 factory rebate on a new 2017 Ford F-150 XLT. Or get 0% financing plus a $1,000 factory rebate on a new 2017 Ford Explorer. Make your resolution a reality during the New Year, New You sales event at Schottenkirk Ford Jasper, home of the Schottenkirk Customer Guarantee. Visit us online at SchottenkirkFordJasper.com.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in Ellijay next to Walmart.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in Ellijay, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Circuit World, brand name merchandise at unbelievably low prices. Furniture, appliances, and electronics. Circuit World is locally owned and operated, serving the tri-state area. Circuit World has highly trained professionals to help. Visit your hometown Circuit World today. 3 locations in Georgia: Ellijay, Blue Ridge, and Blairsville, Franklin, and Murphy, North Carolina. No credit checks, so let Circuit World deliver to you today.
Better days ahead at at Days Chevrolet in Jasper. We make everything better. It all starts with a huge new Chevy selection. Then we heap on the discounts to make sure your Chevy price is the lowest you'll find anywhere. And if you like great customer service, you'll love it at Days. Bigger selection, lower prices, easy financing, and great customer service. Your better day is just ahead at Days Chevrolet in Jasper, where new Chevys cost less.
Better days ahead, Days Chevrolet.
Find new roads.
Family-owned and operated, and a local favorite for families, parties, and meetings.
Great prices,
friendly service, and delicious Mexican cuisine.
patio dining available.
Come sing in Carlos's Cantina every Friday 9 to 1.
Eat in or take away.
Same location for 14 years. Open 7 days at the corner of Maddox Drive and 515. North Georgia's favorite Mexican cuisine. El Rey in Ellijay.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
Welcome back to the Katie Sassine Show. I'm your host, Katie Sassine, addressing the indoctrination of the nation. And today we've been discussing Benjamin F. Long and his first secular fresco. It's a type of painting, the fresco, at the Bank of America Corporate Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. And at the last segment of the show, we also checked out Ben F. Long benlongfineart.com, Benjamin F. Long's official website, and we looked up the Bank of America Corporate Center just to make sure that it was his work, and indeed it is. And that's where you find out that this is his first secular fresco, and he explains what a fresco is, and you get to see all of his different works, and many of them are religious, so it's important that they noted his first secular work. And also, because this work is acknowledged as secular, it's easy to speculate what all this symbolism is about, and speculate that the symbolism is evil, because we know that it's not religious. So anyway, moving on, we've got a short video we're going to play before we've a guest caller, anonymous caller Vader, call in and just, well, we have a call from an anonymous caller, but he's going to have to hang while we shoot our video. So Vader's hanging back, and we're going to play this video for you. And this shows how panel 3 is depicting something evil, is depicting an evil message. So let's check it out.
Hey you, out there in the cold, getting lonely, getting old, can you feel me? Hey you, standing in the aisles with itchy feet and fading smiles, can you feel me? Hey you, don't help them to bury the light. Don't give in without a fight. Hey you, out there on your own, sitting naked by the phone, would you touch me? Hey you, with your ear against the wall, waiting for someone to call out, would you touch me? Hey you, would you help me to carry the stone? Open your heart, I'm coming home.
Have you ever asked God for forgiveness? That's a tough question. I don't think in terms of, I'm a religious person. Shockingly, people are so shocked when they find this out. I'm Protestant. I'm Presbyterian.
Welcome back to the show. Now, I hate to cut the video off just when Pink Floyd is starting to get really, really good, but we can always listen to Pink Floyd after the show. Anyway, I'm going to take a call from Vader here. Vader, are you with us?
Yeah, good morning, Katie. Thanks for having me on.
Good morning to you also. I almost forgot it was the morning. So you are basically an expert in this particular fresco. Am I wrong?
I'm very interested in everything that could be in this picture. A lot of the Illuminati ties, the Masonic symbols that are in this picture. Yeah.
Okay, so the video that we just showed our viewers, it said in the video how the blonde boy, well, how the third panel depicts, it's about planning and knowing according to the artist, but it depicts the false god, it depicts the possession of man, the fallen angel, the Twin Tower attacks, and then it depicts twins representing Gemini. And Trump is a Gemini, supposedly born on a lunar eclipse, as we see a lunar eclipse in the picture as well. His father's middle name is Christ, his mother's name is Mary. So we see it equated to Donald Trump. Now, I feel like that part is kind of a stretch because they actually doubled the whole image. But I don't know, do you feel like that fits in or that was a stretch?
That's just somebody trying to throw some stuff out there. That's definitely a stretch. I don't know as far as all that stuff goes. I just know that some of the symbols, that the the solar eclipse that's going on at the top of the picture is actually means it stands and symbolizes for two suns. The one sun that everybody sees during the day that shines bright, and then the black sun that's actually can only be seen by people that are involved in the Illuminati. It's a real big deal with what their religion is based upon. And then right below that, there's a pyramid in the back, which is a symbol for just like where you go and you learn the magic of Illuminati. It's a place for teaching and learning that's used widely through the Illuminati symbols. It's,
right. We have the pyramids on our dollar bills.
Yeah, big time. And then to the left of that, stairs. And those are stairways to heaven. They're going all the way to the top. There's no building. There's no, you don't see anywhere but up into the sky, which
the
is...
stairs. The stairs are in panel 3. Let's show... Are the stairs in panel 3?
They are, yes.
All right, Lonnie, let's show that close-up of 3. Let's see if we get the stairs in there. Yes, so we see the stairs. So I'll just show in the viewers, we see the stairs.
Yeah.
Right behind the boy. Okay. See that very clearly.
Yeah.
So those are the stairs to heaven. And
Jacob's ladder.
Jacob's ladder. And there's some kind of angel dancing in a box. What's that about?
You know, I'm not too familiar with this one. You know, I've read a lot about it, saying that it's supposed to be symbolize humanity stuck in the world that basically they created, their own little box that they put you in to go and be a machine and work for this, you know, Illuminati, one world power type deal, you know. And, you know, I'm not too knowledgeable in that area. You know, that's just speculation. But I can tell you that the burning bush in the background is a symbol from the Old Testament where Moses spoke to God up on the hill. And it's used by the Illuminati as for only the hierarchy of the Illuminati, the most powerful, the powerful. Hence why it's probably in the Bank of America capital, where the richest, you know, bank in the world is.
Right.
It means that they're close to their deity, that, you know, to whomever
deity.
they're worshiping.
I say deity, deity.
Yes, the devil, whomever you want to say it, you know, whatever they you know, worship, and it's supposed to be only for the hierarchy, and it's a real big deal.
And it's interesting how they say. But I just wanted to point out, it's interesting how they point out that this is longs for secular work. So you wonder, well, what is this? What is all this symbolism about if it's not religious?
I mean, it's too coincidental. You know, that's why I really like and enjoy this picture, because the symbols are just all out there. The boy's garbed in a black overcoat. When do you see a little 12-year-old boy wearing a black trench coat like that? That's a garb that's used in all the religious practice of the Illuminati. And, you know, it's just the exact same garb they have. You can't even say that it's there, because this is all speculation. But I don't believe in coincidences. And this belongs. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I love how they put the businessman in the bottom right corner to make it seem normal.
Oh, yeah.
And then you look,
Well, it's a
then you look
symbolization of the
above you
bankers.
and you're like, what's going on with the rest of the painting?
Yeah, it's a symbolization. I believe it's bankers, because, you know, the bankers are the people who actually rule the world.
Yes.
All the money.
Yes, but
So-
I'm thinking, like, when you sit down and you look at that, your eye kind of wanders toward those bankers, because the
big
painting's
time.
so scary that naturally, you know, the
only thing
naive,
normal.
yeah, the
Yeah,
naive
only thing
will look at
normal is
what's
people
normal,
dressed in normal clothes, yeah.
right? And then they'll say, oh yeah, this is a painting about the bank.
Exactly.
So,
You know, it's just all too coincidental, and it ties in with some of the richest people in the world. And there's a lot of Illuminati signs. We didn't even get into the first and the second picture. This is just the one on the furthest right. And
I don't,
you know, it's
I can't get into the second one on the show because of, you know, things we should and should not get into on this network, which I won't. So I'm going to leave that for viewers. But the first one we can discuss, the first panel with the workers. I mean, what do you think about that first panel with the workers?
I think it's a symbolization of rebirth. You know, some people say that the men on the bottom, there's 33 of them, which fall in line with the people that were trapped in the mines down in South America.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really, you know, it's just a symbol of rebirth, of rebuilding, of people ready to work and rebuild, you know, from the destruction of what I seem to believe. I mean, what else are you rebuilding other than something that's been destroyed or need to be made new, you know?
Right.
So,
But to me, that symbolizes the past. And then to me, the middle ones maybe so symbolizes the present. And then the third, the future, because, or the unknown.
Well, the third's just a symbolization. It looks like it's a lot of their worship, you know, a lot of what really is.
Right.
And yes, you're right. The first one is a symbol of, you know, what is this? Building, destruction.
I see it. Yeah, the first one's supposed to be making, building. Second, chaos, creativity. Third, planning and knowledge. Lonnie, if we could pull up the first image with all three panels, if we can get that up for the viewers. I don't have my clock up. I can't see the timing we got left. Okay, cool. We got 1 minute left with Vader on the line.
Okay.
Now, do you have any final notes? We've got all three panels pulled up for our viewers to see. Now, would you like to give any notes on any three of these panels before we have to go?
I would just like to say to all the viewers out there that are listening, this is some really interesting stuff and can lead to some really big-time assumptions. And to take the time out to go and research this and look it up, it's very easy to look up, and it's very, very coincidental and strange that these people can put something like this out in the open, how big of a deal it is that they're above the law. That if this is real, that it's in our faces and no one's doing anything about it because you can't.
That's the worst part to me, is that they just rub our noses in it. And then nobody says anything because half the people don't care. Or they don't, and then the other half don't notice. It's like the half that noticed, couldn't really care less. Anyway.
Well, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? Money's power, and unless you are the golden coin holder, it's really hard to go and make action happen. But thank you so much for having me on the show, Katie.
Yes, we gotta get off the line right now, but we will hopefully be in contact with you soon. Thank you, Vader.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. So, very knowledgeable listener indeed. Glad I could have him on today to talk about Benjamin F. Long's first secular work at the Bank of America Corporate Center in Charlotte, I believe, North Carolina. So please stay tuned in for tomorrow's episode. We're going to get into a brand new topic again. So get ready for that, relating back to the Rothschilds, but not exactly on the Rothschilds. So stay tuned in. Remember to follow me on Twitter at KDFYNTV and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Fetch Your News.